excited to see the queen herself. So we shall not delay it any further, okay? Ladies, gents, and queens in between, it is my honor to roll out the virtual red carpet for Asia's Songbird, Miss Regine Velasquez Alcacid.
Oh, hi.
Hello po. Hi, Miss Regine.
Mahina.
Thank you so much for
Hi,
spending some
guys.
time with us this afternoon. You look gorgeous. Oh, wow. I have a couple of
Thank you.
questions to start off. I just want to know what's been keeping you occupied in quarantine? How have you been?
These days, these days, well, right now, ang pinagkakaabalahan namin mga online shows and basically we just stay here in the house.
That's good. So just homestay lang, just trying to gather up with the family and spend time together, which is a wonderful thing. What we should all be doing, of course. But I want to know, since we spend a lot of time in our house these days, I take it you don't have to use
I
makeup
can't
as
hear.
often as you did before when it comes to all of your shows, your tapings, and concerts and whatnot. So how has the new normal affected your beauty routine, po? Hello, Miss Regine? Oh no, we've seemed to have lost her for a bit. Okay, so while we recalibrate and we can get Miss Regine back online, I just want to remind you guys that the BYS 8th birthday balloons, all of your favorite products, including Lustrous, Move, and Rain, will be 40% off. All right, I can already imagine what I'm gonna buy with all of that being slashed off because I know I have a heavy collection of my Lustrous items. If you checked out our last live stream, for BYS, Nadine and I actually did a whisper challenge while she's putting on her makeup. But I will definitely be purchasing all of the new Rain products as well. I just can't wait to see what it's going to be all about. I'm so excited to hear from Miss Regine when it comes to the concepts, and I'm pretty sure she'll be able to help me purchase also with that 40% off birthday blowout. Hello, Miss Regine, you're back. All right, and she's not back once again. It's okay. We're going to try and fix this on her net connection. And thank you so much for coming by. I want to take this time as well to hear from you guys. If you have any questions, feel free to comment down below on this live. Okay, use the hashtag Rain by BYS. Hello, Miss Regine, you're back. Can you hear me, po? Hello, Miss Regine, can you hear me? And we are back. Hi, guys. My name is still Debbie 10. If you forgot, I'm still here. We're just trying to sort out a couple of technical difficulties before we continue with today's live, okay? But I want to take advantage of this time to let you know that I'm pretty starstruck. So I need your help working today, all right? Please do drop down in the comment section down below any and all questions that you have for Miss Regine. I am looking at all of the responses too. So I have my phone here. It's handy and with me. I'm going to read a couple of your comments, okay? So since we're waiting for her to come back on, I want her to know that she's still so well loved by all of her fans, even if she's not on the screen right now. So hello to Julie Ann Canlas, who says, love you, Songbird, all caps. Yes. all caps para intense, guys. So she knows exactly how you feel when you tell her in all caps. I do that sometimes. If you're dating someone, or someone you have a crush on, just text them in all caps. I love you! Para they know you love them, diba? I have something from Christine Joy De Leon who says, Queen Regine with the crown emojis. Yes, keep sending those crown emojis because that is in line with our topic of the day, makeup from the Queen herself. Hazel Faye Navarro Escol, hello. Si Jackie Lou Pahe also is tagging us. Hashtag Rain by BYS. Hello to Sarah May De Limos. Hello to Angeline De La Cruz Geronimo. Hashtag Rain by BYS. Farhana Usman Hasim is saying, we love you, Songbird. Yes. Melody to Sarah May De Lemos also. Thank you so much for sending in your responses. Don't forget, there are questions that will be asked to the Queen herself, and I want you to take part. And we are back. Hello, Miss Regine. Can you hear me?
Hi, sorry. Yeah,
Oh,
suddenly
no
I was
worries.
ganun talaga. It's been raining din kasi. So,
No worries. We completely understand. That's how it is kapag work from home talaga. It truly affects everything that we do in our lives today. So speaking of that, I want to know, how has the new normal affected your beauty routine? I mean, aside from the internet crashing whenever you don't need it to crash, how has it affected your
yes.
beauty routine?
My beauty routine. I guess my skin is uh parang rested nowadays. I don't really put a lot of makeup. Not like before, almost every day I would put on makeup. But these days, parang whenever I get the chance to have a online show lang, and plus when we taped for ASAP, so actually I'm happy because my skin is so rested, and so is my body. My mind, I'm not so sure kasi medyo stressful yung mga nangyayari nowadays. But as far as my skin is concerned, it's pretty it's actually good kasi nga it's rested. So plus I'm always in the house, no pollution, nothing, you know.
Absolutely, but I get you. And it's so funny, and I'm going to share with everyone that's watching right now. We actually had a little dry run yesterday, and Miss Regine came onto the camera with no makeup whatsoever. And I was just in awe how kinis your skin is in real life. Nahiya ako, I'll be honest. That's why I covered my camera so no one could see me because I didn't have makeup as well. So I'm sure that you, with your years of knowledge when it comes to being in and out of the makeup chair, like you said, it used to be an everyday thing, diba? So I'm sure you've picked up a couple of tips and tricks when it comes to makeup as well. So I want to know from yourself, po, what are your no-fail beauty tips and tricks?
um I've been doing my makeup since I was like 12, I think. But back then, I'm mostly experimenting and did not know what to do because, of course, I was young and very limited yung alam ko sa makeup and skincare products. But now that I'm older, I have tried many things, different brands of makeup. Kasi ganun yun, and different kinds of beauty product. You really look for something that will go well with your skin. Di ba ganun yun? Hindi kasi no matter how expensive it is or no, kahit the cheapest product or makeup can work for your skin, di ba? Yung price, I don't think has anything to do with it sometimes. Although the most expensive ones tend to put a lot of mga natural oils and natural ingredients so that it will work well with our skin. But as far as makeup is concerned, siguro yung natutunan ko nowadays is less is more. Even if you're going to face the camera and there's a lot of light, less is still more. Um, Unless you're doing a like a music video where you have a concept na kailangan iba yung itsura mo. But for me nowadays. Maybe because I'm also older and I don't really want to experiment that much anymore. For me, less is more. Neutral colors work for me so well, and I experiment na lang sa lipstick. I like yung mga tone ng red and pink. So, yan. I that's what I prefer.
Yes, that's wonderful. I love how you just know exactly what you want already because when it comes to beauty, it truly is about trial and error, diba? It's all of those years of
Mm-mm.
trying a different look and seeing what the trend is. So I'm sure you've tried so many different trends in your career as well. Has there been a look or a trend that you've tried that you're absolutely embarrassed by? Let's just take it down a notch. Let's see, like all of the old photos you've had.
I'm not embarrassed by it, but I think it's uh, kasi parang naging iconic yung look ng 80s eh, 'di ba? So iconic.
Mm-mm.
The pink, the pink and blue shadows, the ultra pink lips, plus palakihan ng hair, and our shoulder, our ears. I don't necessarily hate it. I think it's just you know I was actually very blessed to have been able to experience that because uh, nowadays they still bring it back. The look of the 80s, they still bring it back. And mas toned down na lang, syempre. Pero I think it's part of our history, our fashion history. And like I said, I'm very blessed to have been able to experience it. We probably all looked funny, but again, I didn't hate it. I think it was fun. 80s was such a fun era. We play a lot. We play around a lot with colors, be makeup or our clothes. Ang dami eh, nakakatuwa. Even yung mga nauuso ngayon na may mga diamond dyan or yung shimmer, we did that in the 80s. The big earrings, the big hair, we did that in the 80s. And so for
Yes, but I do agree. It's like they have the saying na every 10 years a style will come back into fashion and it's redone and revived all over again. And I think that's a wonderful thing to be able to see how that's the turn of fashion. And since we've talked about looks that aren't exactly in trend anymore that you've tried, how about some of the most iconic trends that you've tried that you feel is your best look? Mr. Jean? Oh no, we've lost you again. Oh no. Okay, so guys, while we're waiting for her to come back once more, just want to remind you guys that we still have the 40% slashed prices for all of your favorite BYS products. It is in line with BYS's birthday blowout. So everything from the Lustrous collection, from the Move collection, as well as the Rain collection that we'll get to in a bit. I'm going to read a couple more comments again while we wait for Miss Regine to come back on. To Christine Joy de Leon, she says, Ate, paano po kayo nag-prepare tuwing may guestings kayo ngayong may pandemic? Alright, so this is for Miss Regine. Since she's not here, I'll answer na lang. Charot. I'm kidding. I won't be able to do that. We'll wait for her to come on for that. I want to say hello to Mark Angelo Tamano who says, pa-shout out. Hello, that is your shout out. To Sharia Rian Cordero, hello. Isa Mercado says, Regine lang malakas. Yes, I agree, 110%. To Raylene Nicole Pimentel, I love you, Queen Regine. I'm loving all of the love that you guys are sharing towards her. I hope you have some questions also prepared. Corith De La Torre says she's watching from Bicol. Yes. Um, Justine Kate Hernandez Castillo says, mahal na mahal ka namin. All right. Angeline has a compliment saying, Bakit di halatang 50? Oo nga. Unfair, guys. Unfair. Hopefully, we'll be able to look that stunning and bongga even if we hit that age as well. Um, Isabel Josefa Calixtro is saying, Ate Reg, I love you. Yes, keep sending those in. We are loving your responses, okay? While we're waiting for the technical aspect of it all to sort out, keep sending your love, keep hearting this, keep sharing this on every single platform that you have, just so you can get more of your friends to join in and watch this conversation. If you are a Regine fan, also tell us what your favorite song is. Ooh. Yes, and if you've also
I'm
checked out the
back.
Rain collection, no. Oh, hello. Hi. Okay, okay. Where were we? Let's pick up where we left.
Sorry. Yes.
No worries, no worries. So, since we were talking about trends that have passed that weren't exactly very attractive, but it was at that time, what would you say is your absolute favorite look? One look there where you feel na if you ever saw that photo again, you're like, oh, ito talaga, ito yung the best. Ang ganda-ganda ko dyan.
In the 90s, nauso yung smoky eyes. And I remember
Ooh.
loving it very much, the smoky eyes. Kasi I have chinky eyes and it's actually hard to put makeup on me kasi kaya inaral ko talaga paano mag-makeup kasi it's difficult to have chinky eyes. You know this because you have chinky eyes also eh. Diba? It's hard
Oo.
to put on
I was gonna
makeup.
say, I can relate.
And yeah, 'di ba? And if someone else does my makeup, I'm always not happy. Parang parang may kulang, may yung ganun, may sobra. So inaral ko talaga siya and there was this trend nga in the 90s, like I said, it was the um, smoky eyes and I love it. Tapos sometimes we only use one color. If it's a brown smoky eyes, all the way brown lang yon. And then kung black lang talaga yon. Nowadays kasi there are colors na pwede mong pang-blend para yung blending niya kasi 'di ba dapat from dark to light. You can do that. But noong time na yon, very limited yung mga colors. So pag black lang talaga. It's really up to you how to blend it well. You have to have a good hand to blend it well. But I remember loving it so much. And even up to now, I still love the look and I still do it.
Oo nga. You could consider that as your go-to look as well. Something that's worked over the years and you're just
Yes.
like, it's a part of my signature look. And we all know that when it comes to some of your best beauty looks, I know a lot of people love your fleeked eyebrows and red lipstick looks. Would you say that you had that in mind when you were conceptualizing this collection with BYS for Rain?
Yes. Kasi I'm all about the brow, the eyebrow. Kasi parang yun yung pinaka-anchor ng face natin. Kasi kung wala kang eyebrows, wala ka ring emotions. So,
I agree.
wala
I
kang
would know
emosyon. Paano mo
firsthand.
masasabi kung malungkot ka o masaya? Wala kang eyebrows, so wala kang emosyon, wala kang expression masyado. So, I'm I love doing my eyebrows. I think I can even do it sleeping or stand or
Oh, wow.
lying down or eating. I can probably do it. Um, and since I've been doing it for such a long time, I'm so used to it. And if I'm not doing anything, that's all I wear. 'Cause a lot of times I want to rest my face from putting any kind of product like powder or foundation, concealer. I want to rest my skin. Kasi nga, pagka busy, that's all I do. I always put on makeup. So pag magre-rest ako and then I need to go to the grocery or I need to bring my son to the doctor, kilay lang ako and then red lipstick. There's something about red lipstick na kahit wala kang makeup, kilay lang. Maybe a little bit of rouge, yung sa cheeks and then lipstick. Something about it na parang feeling mo ang ganda-ganda mo, alam mo yun, na kahit nothing else, walang powder, yun lang, parang ready ka na to face the world. So that's why I made sure that I have one red lipstick. And the one that we included in my collection is actually this is BYS. This is part of the BYS collection. This is Queen of the Night, and I just love this color. And even the texture is beautiful, as you can see. It glides on smoothly. It doesn't really dry your lips. I love it. And then it stays there. Kasi minsan nagko-concert ako for 2 hours and I just use one lipstick, just the red lipstick, and I don't even have to retouch.
Yeah, that's a wonderful superpower to have. I mean, aside from your beautiful voice being a superpower, red lipstick, it's like a pick me up for your face. Like I know you mentioned how when it
Oo.
comes to doing little errands and whatnot, you really have to have eyebrows. I understand because sometimes I can't function without my eyebrows. And I'm sure na if Sir Ogie forgets to pick up the children from school, he needs to know you're angry, so he needs to see your eyebrows. Would you
Yes,
say that it's a little
exactly.
bit would you say that it's a little bit difficult when it comes to picking out makeup from other brands, not exactly finding what you need, hence why you look to BYS?
Nowadays, not so much, but I have gotten so used to using BYS, and I think I've used it before, even before I became, one of their spokesperson. The powder, I used that before. Um, Nowadays, kasi you have so many choices. Uh, there's so many makeup brands now. Pero during my time, which was the 80s and the 90s, it was so limiting and it was so hard to get the right uh, color, especially for my color, because I'm really white, but my undertone is yellowish. So during that time, back then, there are not very many selection, especially for my kind of skin. So I find it really, really hard to find, the right foundation and the right color for me. Sometimes I would look gray. Kasi pag maputi ka na, tas gumamit ka pa ng maputi din, after a while, you tend to look grayish, and also because medyo acidic din ako. So, kaya nagiging ganon. So it took me a while actually to find the right brand, the right color for my skin. But I'm so happy that BYS got me, because then I was able to. It was so easy to find my color, and plus, uh, when we finally decided to have my own collection, I wanted a powder foundation kasi it's so easy, pang tamad. Like minsan ang hirap, yung 'di ba, yung full on glam ang hirap kasi a lot of times parang nagmamadali ka minsan, you only have like 30 minutes to do your face, or like 1 hour to do your face. Like in ASAP, for example, mabilisan lang. So parang kailangan meron kang foundation na hindi na masyadong maarte. And so I asked BYS to make me or invent a formula for me para meron akong sarili kong powder foundation. And this is the one. This is my powder foundation that has its own concealer in powder form. So it's
Oo
easy.
nga, ang
Like
ganda.
actually ito hindi siya full coverage. Pero meron akong ginamit na brush, yung parang toothbrush. Ano bang tawag dun sa brush na yun? Parang toothbrush.
Spool,
Ewan ko.
parang spool.
Hindi, para siyang toothbrush, yung naka spoon brush. Ayun ba yung tawag doon? O spoon brush. Yung mga spoon brush kasi, they don't really absorb a lot of products. So when you dunk it in your whatever powder, like this powder foundation, and then you glide it on your face. Oh my gosh, everything is there. And sobra, I have been using the spoon brush, and I have to say, isang gamitan lang, full coverage na talaga. I don't know, may something din yung brush with the powder foundation, and it works well together, and talagang nako-cover ko ano yung mga kailangang i-cover. Yan.
And I feel like the
I'm
best
really
thing
very proud
also
of
is
this
the
powder.
it's parang compact din, so you can carry it anywhere, but also you're in control for the coverage, whether it goes from medium to full coverage with when
Yes,
you're using
kasi
the right
buildable
kind of
naman siya eh. Buildable naman siya. Yes.
And you mentioned earlier one of your favorite looks of all time would have to be smoky eye look. So let's talk about maybe the eye palettes from Rain. What would
Mm,
you say was
yes.
the idea of coming up with these particular colors? Na you just thought I must have these colors in particular.
Now, the eye palette, kasi I wanted, alam bang kulay to? 6 colors. They're very neutral. It's actually really very me. Kasi more on the brown side. And you have the darker colors over here and then the lighter colors over here. Uh, the reason why I chose these colors, kasi yung pagka nagko-collect ka ng makeup, you have to have the browns first, especially if you're starting to do your own makeup. It's always a good idea to have neutral colors first. And so that's why I thought of having the brown palette. Basically, it's all brown, yung shade ng brown. So if you want to be a little bit bold, then you have that dark brown. This one is a little bit parang yung pagka-brown niya medyo may pagka-burgundy. So it's wonderful. This one is may shimmer. It's so good. Like this is what I'm wearing right now. Yung parang ano lang, parang light brown, but again, it's buildable. So you can see na medyo may eye color ako ng konti. This is what I'm wearing, and a little bit of this one dun sa ilalim ng mata ko. So, ayun.
Oo nga. The best part is also, since like you said, it's buildable. You can start off with the lighter shades, a little bit of shimmer, but if you're
Mm-mm.
gonna go out by night, I mean, of course, within the safe confines of quarantine and ECQ, that you'll be able to darken it up just a little bit. So it really
Mm-mm.
it's a transitional piece, or what I would like to call a transitional
Yes,
piece, because
yes,
you can use this particular
yes.
product from day to night
Mm-mm.
for many different
Tonight, mm-mm.
occasions. When it comes to your lipsticks naman, I know you have it's kind of hard picking the right kind of lipstick, especially when you're building your own line. So what would you say
Mm-mm.
is your favorite shade of the Rain lipsticks?
The Rain collection, I love this one. Ano ba tong kulay na to? Basahin mo nga, hindi ko makita. I can't see it! Oh my gosh! Malabo na talaga yung princess. Princess yata yung kulay nito. This one, it's parang a little bit pinkish. This is what I always wear actually. Unless kailangan kong mag-red lipstick. But this is my go-to like for interviews. Kasi ayoko naman yung masyadong bonggang-bongga yung lips ko. Gusto ko medyo subdued lang ng konti. So I use this. The princess color. This is one of my favorites aside from the Queen of the Night. You know what I like
Wow.
about, and this one also. Ano ba to? Duchess ba yun? Duchess. Yon, Princess and Duchess. The Duchess is a little bit uh parang mas brownish ng konti, but it still has that pinkish shade. It's also really nice. You know what I like about this makeup? Kasi when we were researching for the anong tawag dito yung yung packaging niya, I wanted it in paper. Kasi parang ayoko nang sumali dun sa uh, plastic. Although may plastic pa rin
Mhm.
naman siya, but very minimal. Basically, it's biodegradable kasi it's paper. Even the box, it's all paper. And hindi na, I opted not to use plastic. But normally they have, may box na, may plastic pa, may sticker pa. And that's my pet peeves. Yung, alam mo yun, yung magtanggal ng plastic sa item na binibili mo, like makeup. So much plastic, it's such a waste. You don't use it, so we just pollute the earth. So parang nasa-stress ako. So we only have like a little bit of plastic lang na parang para lang to seal the products. But it's just all paper. Meron pa din siyang konting-konting plastic, but as much as we can, I want to limit the usage of plastic in all my products. Kasi nga, like ito, plastic to, this is included in the Reigne, yung buong collection. And this is the lip brush.
Wow.
Ito naman you can reuse it over and over so you don't have to throw it. Yung ganun ba? And even the mga like the eye palette, it's all plastic. I mean, sorry, it's all paper. We couldn't find anything na pwedeng i-carry, like yung pinaka-palette, papel, hindi talaga pwede. So, may konting, anong tawag dyan? Parang aluminum yata yung ginagamit nila. So, yun lang. I wanted it all
I love that.
paper.
Oo.
A lot of, sometimes meron akong nadidinig na complain na the lipstick is so hard to use because it's, ang nahihirapan sila na de-deform. That's what happens because nga it's paper. But it's still the canister or the lipstick container can still you know preserves the lipstick inside it. Kahit ma-deform siya, it's okay kasi ang importante naman yung ma-protect yung lipstick, eh, 'di ba? Para hindi siya malagyan ng fungus or whatever, mga germs.
True.
So yun lang naman yung importante.
Protect the lipstick as well as the environment. So that's something we should keep in mind also,
Yes.
diba? And what I love about
So,
BYS is
yeah.
also they're PETA approved.
I'm
So the
sorry?
products are safe
Yes.
and
Yes.
of great
Yes.
quality.
And yes, they don't test it on animals, nothing like that. And, At meron silang feather. That means it's hypoallergenic. So this will go well with your skin. Any type of skin will go well with with the makeup. Your skin will absorb it. It's very important also. Like a lot of times when I watch yung mga makeup enthusiast or makeup gurus na when they anong tawag doon, nire-review yung product. 'Di ba lagi nilang sinasabi yung nag-oxidize? I think yun yung term nila, nag-oxidize. Any kind of product, any kind of foundation or powder nag-oxidize daw. So yun yung reklamo nila sometimes. And I want to say that it should do that. It should oxidize because your skin is absorbing it. Your body is absorbing it. Siguro 50% of the product that you use on your skin, may it be lotion, skincare, makeup, your body absorbs it. Delikado pag hindi na nag-absorb yung skin mo. Ibig sabihin nun, deads ka na. So, huwag kayong magreklamo. Kasi, kasi buhay pa tayo. We have pores. So, it's natural that your skin will absorb it. And it should absorb it. Actually, ako nga, pagka nagme-makeup ako, I usually do my makeup early because I'm waiting for my face to absorb the makeup because then it will look more natural. 'Di ba? Ayoko yung parang nakalutang yung makeup. Oo, yung hindi ina-absorb ng skin. And that's why I love the powder that BYS made for me because it's exactly that. It clings to my face and my face would absorb it. And paglabas ko ng bahay, I look natural. But when I'm on TV, in front of the camera, I look flawless.
That's true. You know, people tend to forget sometimes that when you're wearing makeup, the whole point is not to look like a mannequin na sobrang like it's too done up, it doesn't settle on your face properly. I would like to know if you're human, you know? So it's nice to see that that's what this form of makeup does. It looks natural. It doesn't look like you're a Barbie doll made of plastic itself. So
Mm.
it really is cool to see how it's using that form of makeup, but not completely hiding everything that makes your face look normal, human, and natural.
And natural, yeah. And also, we have all these makeup uh, to enhance what we already have, right? It's to enhance. It's not to change
Not to cover
what we look
completely.
like. Yeah, not to cover. Yes, it's there to enhance what we already have. Diba?
Yes, that's so true. So, out of all of the awesome products from Rain, what would you say is your absolute favorite? Like, wherever you go, if you have a bag, you must have this product with you. You can't leave the house without it.
Syempre yung lipstick. Kasi first of all, ang daling bit-bitin lipstick maliit lang eh. 'Di ba pagka you're like before the pandemic, whenever I have to go out, meeting and all that. Well, normally kasi, like I said kanina, hindi naman ako nagme-makeup. So, lipstick lang. Particularly red lipstick. So, pag kumain ka, or if you have to have some drinks, you need to kind of retouch. Although, itong lipstick na to, yung Queen of the Night, hindi masyado. Yung kilay, ano ko. Pakita ko lang sa'yo yung kilay kit, eyebrow kit. You see,
Yes,
you have the gel,
yes, please.
you have the powder. Kasi ako ma-powder ako eh. Siguro I'll use the gel just to outline my brow. And
Mhm.
then I basically use the powder. Masanay talaga ako sa powder. Sometimes I put a little bit of water. Like sa brush, I'll wet the brush a little bit and then I get a little bit of the product and then I do my eyebrows. Tinuruan ko na sila kung paano gumawa ng eyebrow.
Oo,
Yeah.
pa-ombre effect. Like, what would be your tip for people that haven't perfected the kilay? Because I'm sure I share the same problem as you when it comes to having sparse eyebrows. What is your trick for the perfect kilay?
The perfect kilay is the ombre. Yun na nga, yung bang light here and then it goes dark, diba? And then the arch, you just follow your own natural eyebrow. Just follow that. Pero yung tip na mabibigay ko sa kanila is when you do your eyebrow, start in the middle. Don't start
Oh,
here
no.
because in the middle. Why? Because when you dunk it in your powder or kahit sa gel, that means there's a lot of product. So if you start here, then that will be dark kaagad. So you start in the middle para nandiyan yung dark hanggang dulo. And then whatever product is left on your brush, because there will be, that's what you use to go in sa part na to, sa unahang part ng eyebrow mo. So that you will have that ombre look. That's the trick that I've
Oo.
learned.
Yun naman pala. Because usually when it comes to putting on eyebrows, it's a hit or miss talaga. Some people always tend to start over
Mm-mm.
here sa unahan. So it
Sa
gets too dark and As
Yes,
much as we try to blend it out, it just does not work, and we look like we have check marks on our face. So it's not very
exactly.
flattering. So it's good to know.
Yeah, you start from the middle because nga there's a lot of product in your brush. And then you can practically do all that, the other half with that, with a lot of products. Tapos kung ano yung natira dun sa brush, yun yung ipang blend mo sa unahan. That's how I've been doing my eyebrows, and that's why it's always on flick.
Like you said, you could do it in your sleep, diba? So I take it that when it comes to putting on your eyebrows, that's the quickest thing. What would you say is the longest amount of time? Now, you yourself, if you're applying it on your face, how long would that time be for you to put on makeup?
30 minutes, 20 to 30
30
minutes.
minutes?
If yeah, if I only have 15 minutes, I'll do my makeup for 15 minutes. Um, kasi ayoko ng matagal, naiinip ako. I think that's one of the reasons why I rarely ask someone to do my makeup. Kasi naiinip ako. Naiinip talaga ako. Gusto ko mabilis lang. Although, um, I like taking my time because I like enjoying, putting on makeup. But if I have limited time, I can do it like for 50 minutes and normally 30 minutes.
Grabe, ang galing. That really is just it's a testament to how professional you are when it comes to your makeup. Like you mentioned, sometimes before a show is gonna come on, you have to do things quickly. Ang galing. It's pretty
Mm.
amazing that you've practiced your craft enough for you to do it at 15 to 30 minutes. Kasi grabe pa, when it comes to me putting on makeup, I take hours. It's just not fair. So I shall be learning from your tips and tricks. Since you don't take too long, I guess this is just limited naman, this particular question. But when you like to take your time on the instances where you decide, na, okay, I'm gonna take it slow and easy today, everyone has a makeup putting on playlist. So what would you say is your playlist when you are putting your makeup on?
What does it mean? Like,
Do you
what does it
listen to
mean? What does it
music when you put on makeup?
okay. When I love listening to music when I do my makeup. And minsan kahit ano lang, minsan old songs, minsan yung mga 90s or 80s tune, like anything. I love it. I love Oo nga, no? I love listening to music when I do my makeup. But sometimes I also just watch TV. It's weird. But I normally would watch a movie that I have seen many times already. So I just have it in background. Alam mo yun? So alam ko na yung
Oh
mga
yeah.
dialogue. So,
So if you
yeah.
get distracted from putting on the makeup, it's fine because you've seen this before.
Yeah.
Nice. That's like
So I don't have to miss
a
anything.
soothing way of
Some
putting on makeup.
Yeah, you know what I watch actually when I do my makeup a lot of times I watch Friends because I like
Wow.
the laughter, the kasi kabisado ko na yung Friends, so I don't even have to look at the screen because I already know what they're doing. Yeah.
It's a classic. That's a very interesting thing to know. Oo nga, I should try that the next time. Kasi if, when it comes to me putting on makeup, the movie can finish and I'm not done yet. So mag-series na lang ako. I'll watch Friends from season 1 all the way to the end. By that time, I'll be able to finish putting on my makeup. Oh
You know,
man. So
if I can, I'd like to give you guys tip also. Because whenever I would watch the mga makeup gurus, kaya din ang tagal-tagal nila because they put so many things on their face. They have ano
oh
yan,
yeah.
ang dami-dami nilang nilalagay. Sa akin kasi, a little bit of moisturizer, and that's it. Diretso na ako foundation. Kung kailangan kong may i-conceal, a little bit of concealer, a little bit of contour, because basically maliit yung face ko so I don't really need a lot. And if you're going to a meeting and you're not going to be in front of the camera, you don't even have to use contour. If you really must, then just a little bit. Kasi yung talagang totoong contour, parang may guhit ka lang nun sa face. In person, it doesn't really look good. So again, the less product you use, the better, because we can see you, who you are. We can still see your skin, nakikita pa yung skin, but it's flawless kasi there's product. But ayun lang, sana parang yun kasing mga makeup tutorial na ginagawa nila, it's specifically for the camera. It looks good sa picture, it looks good sa video, but not necessarily, in person. You know what I mean?
That's so true.
So, ayun lang. Oo.
Oo, it's not very wearable talaga eh. And I agree with that concept as well, Nat. The less you wear, it shows more of your own natural beauty because we all know we don't want to be catfishing anyone. The way that you look with your makeup on should be a slight enhancement of your true beauty, diba? And we're all about appreciating our looks and our beauty. And that is what I feel is the meaning of the true type of queen type beauty, and that's what we're all about here, especially for Rain as well. So would you say, when it comes to Rain, how would you describe your whole makeup line?
My whole makeup line is easy to use, very practical. That's why I have powder foundation. I don't have, although we're planning to come up with a foundation talaga, but for now I wanted to just have a powder foundation kasi ang concept talaga is on the go. For people who doesn't really know how to use makeup but they want to start, using makeup to make them feel better, to look good, to enhance what they have. So that's why kilay lang, konting shadow, and of course the powder foundation, and then lipstick. Kasi very practical lang. Gusto ko yung ganon, yung wala masyadong product na nilalagay. Kasi if you also, sa totoo lang, di ba, we keep buying makeup and that's good for our business. It's good. But actually, you only use a few. Like in one palette, you
Yes,
will
yes.
probably use 2 to 3, whichever one is your favorite. So especially dun sa mga beginners, yung mga bago pa lang or yung mga nag-o-office na they just wanted to look confident, yung buong makeup line is really for them. Kasi nga, I wanted it to be more practical. I don't want for them. Di ba, normally, yung mga nag-office, maliligo ka, mag-ayos mo yung buhok mo, tapos makeup, ang bilis mo lang dapat gawin. You cannot take too long because then may traffic, lahat-lahat na. So, I actually made the whole collection with them in mind. And also for me, kasi ako din gusto ko mabilisan lang yung makeup eh. So, kaya ganun.
It's wearable, it's
like when
easy
you,
to use.
it's easy to use. It's sometimes there are people who get so intimidated with makeup. Alam mo yon, may mga taong ganun eh, na pag nakita nila yung palette, parang, oh my gosh, ano to? That's why we only have, sa yung palette ko, sa yung eyeshadow, we only choose like 6 colors for it so that it's not so intimidating. We have 3 light colors and we have 3 darker colors. So it's easy. It's easy. They won't get nervous, when they see it.
Yes, I agree. And if there's one word that I can say completely describes the Rain makeup line in general, I would call it essential because it's what you
Essentials,
need.
yes.
It's
Oo.
essential because it's what you need, but at the same time, there's variety also. I like the pink shades, the
Yes. Mm-mm.
warmer, the brighter. So it truly is essential talaga. It's
Yes.
wonderful. I can't wait to see what's in store for Rain. Would you consider creating other products or a different palette at that? What do you have in mind? So what's in the future for Rain?
Before the pandemic, we were already talking about making a foundation. It's a different kind of formulation. Kasi meron akong specific na gusto, but I can't tell you guys yet. But yeah, before the pandemic, we were already talking about that. And then, of course, I wanted to come out with a new palette, like maybe a little bit bolder than
Mm.
what we have. And of course, we want to come out with new colors for the lipstick. I also want mascara kasi wala pa kaming mascara. So those are the things that we've been talking about. And hopefully we get to do concealer also. Yung mga ganon. Kasi ito yung, like you said, tama ka, ito yung essentials. Uh, we did this, ang nasa mind ko talaga is for those people who want to put on makeup but they get very intimidated. They don't know what to use. They don't know what color. So ito na yung pin-provide namin for them. The whole collection is for the people who don't have time to put on makeup and to put a lot of products in their faces. So, yan. Yan. Kaya ito muna. Neutral. But the lipsticks are mas may variety ng konti kasi mas may red, mas may pink. Ayun.
That's nice. Okay, I have a couple of questions lang from all of your fans that are watching on the Facebook Live right now. So we're just gonna get to these questions, and hopefully they can get the answers that they want. So if you're watching through Facebook
Sure.
Live, I hope you've been sending in your questions using the hashtag Rain by BYS. We have something from Nicole who says, what would be your process of putting on makeup before a show?
My
I think let's break
process,
it down na lang for process. Oo.
like how I do it, like what do I put on
Mm,
my face first, like that?
yes.
Yes. Normally, I clean my face. It's very important to have to prep your skin. You have to have a clean face before putting anything. Although I don't use a mask because for me, if you use a mask, you have to sleep after. Kasi sayang yung product. Diba? Nagmask ka pa, tapos dinumihan mo ulit yung mukha mo, parang ang weird. So, but I do start with a clean face. Like soap and water, you know. It's
Soap and
important lang
water.
na it's clean. And then I use my favorite moisturizer because I tend to get dry over here. So I just use that. Sometimes I use, ano nga tawag doon? Yung primer. But only when my skin is very tired and I need help for the
Mm,
for the makeup to, you know, para mag-stick siya sa mukha ko. But a lot of times I don't really even use primer because a
wow.
moisturizer is good enough. And then I do my foundation and then I set my foundation. Nakikita ko minsan sa sa mga bloggers, hindi nila sineset yung foundation and I find that very weird. Because yung foundation mo, kumikilos yon kasi kahit na some of them are oil-based, You'll have crease if you don't set it. Or kahit na water-based, kikilos pa rin siya. Hindi siya matutuyo at magiging powder. Although there are some products who claim that you don't need to put powder sa mga foundations, it still, kailangan pa rin siya iset, I feel. No? So that's what I do. I set my foundation, my concealer with a powder. And then I do my shadow. At saka pag naglagay ako ng shadow, hindi isa-isa sabay. So ito muna tapos dito kasi parang hindi ko mapapantay pagka yung isa muna, 'di ba? So gusto ko paglagay ko dito, maglalagay din ako dito para mapapantay ko siya talaga. And then I put on my lashes, but I choose yung hindi masyadong makapal kasi para it would just look natural. So I use that and then I line my eyes. And it's the same thing, yung magla-line ako dito tapos dito muna, parang sabay. And then I do my brow. I do my blush. I always do my brow last. I don't know why.
Oh,
But
wow.
that's my
Okay.
I always do my brow last. And then of course
Oo,
lipstick.
kasi yes, because when it comes to other vloggers or when we see the tutorial, sometimes they'll put on the eyebrows first and then they'll put on the
Mm-mm.
foundation, diba? So it's interesting to see how your process is where the brows go last. Is there a reason as to why the brows come last for you po?
Um, kasi sa akin, you have to start with a foundation. Kaya nga siya foundation eh. So that you have,
Ooh.
kasi nawiwirduhan ako na nag-eyebrow ka, pero wala kang foundation sa loob. So parang weird. So, iba yung kulay no. So I find that very
Oo nga,
weird.
I
Although,
agree.
di ba, ang weird. Tsaka normally, mahihirapan kang mag-brow pag diretso sa skin. Kasi nga wala kang anything, no? So, tapos it's harder to put foundation kasi iiwasan mo pa yung brow mo. Although if that's, you've gotten used to doing that, you've gotten used to that kind of process, that's okay too. It's just that for me, ito yung natutunan ko when I was younger. Maganda rin yung, meron din ako nakikita yung they'll do their eyes first before they do their foundation. Okay din yun kasi hindi ka masyadong naglilinis kasi sometimes may mga nahuhulog, diba? So that's a good trick also. Sometimes I also do that when I'm doing the ano tawag doon? The smoky eyes kasi mahirap maglinis eh. So sometimes I do that also. But normally yung process ko is I really do the foundation first and then concealer and then powder. Set. You always have to set your foundation. Mm-mm.
Noted. I'm learning so much. I feel like I'm gonna try that the next time also. I really need to remind myself to set all that. From Julianne Canlas, who
Yes.
says, "Hi Queen, how do you maintain that kind of beauty at your age?"
Kumaka at your age ka, Julie, ha?
Grabe, Ju-
Grabe ka, Julie. Grabe ka sa akin. How do I maintain it? My husband makes me laugh all the time.
Yes.
All the time. He makes me laugh all the time. He makes me feel good all the time. And especially nowadays, times are really, really hard for everyone. Parang masarap na meron kang kasama na pinapatawa ka lang. Kasi parang feeling ko, yun din ang sekreto kung bakit you can have a better disposition. Siyempre, nag-uumpisa naman lahat inside eh. If you're always nakasimangot and you're always malungkot, it affects everything, including your skin. So, ayun lang. I think it's very important to also take care of our mental health. I think.
Oh, yes, yes, that's true. That's very
Oo.
true, especially at a time like this. You have to remember that sometimes it's okay to log off of the internet. Sometimes it's okay to connect with the person that you're with, to smile and laugh and
Mm-mm.
enjoy all the good moments in your life. So I feel like that's wonderful advice, Paul. J. Ann
Mm-mm.
Belmonte
You know what?
says, what
One thing you can do also. I'm sorry. One thing that you can do also for you to feel a little bit better, like especially when you're feeling sad. I do this all the time also. I watch Friends and any romantic comedy movies. Kasi di
Oh,
ba nakaka-happy yung mga
yes.
romantic comedy? Nakakatawa siya eh. Yung parang wala lang, hindi ka mag-iisip, hindi ka, parang tatawa ka lang, tapos
Oh,
kikiligin ka. Ako, isa yun sa mga,
that's true.
especially nung single pa ako, that's what I always do when I feel down. I always watch Friends because I feel like they're my friends. And I also watch romantic comedy films. It makes me feel good.
I agree.
It put me in a good mood all the time.
Oh, oo nga. Like, even if I'm in a relationship also, I have to watch rom-com talaga eh. Iba talaga ng rom-coms. It feels like
Oo.
it's the fast
Oo.
food of movies because it's instant
Yes.
gratification agad. Masaya siya.
Yes.
Jay Ann is asking, what is your advice to everyone who wants to be like you? Na mga gustong maging katulad mo.
Um, they just have to find what they want to do with their lives, kung ano yung purpose nila. Like ako, I'm very blessed kasi at a young age, I knew what I wanted to do with my life. I wanted to be a singer. And I just kept practicing. I kept practicing. I listened to my father, who was my coach. He trained me and I followed. And then I met other people and I just kept listening to what they have to say. I was very open to criticism. I didn't mind if they're critiquing me because at that time I was very young and I needed it. And then just having experience in whatever field you're into, like if you're a writer, you have to keep writing kasi eventually you'll really be good. Sa umpisa medyo magtitimbang-timbangin mo pa, but eventually you will be good at it. Like ganun din. I know it's such a cliche, but practice makes perfect. Yun talaga. So kung ano yung passion ninyo, kung gusto nyong kumanta, keep practicing, keep singing. Hanap kayo ng ways to be able to perform for everyone. And then everything else naman will follow. That's how you also learn discipline. Kasi pag singer ka, kailangan disiplinado ka. You have to wake up on time. Otherwise, you'll be late in your appointment. You have to keep practicing so that your voice will be perfect. You know, when the time comes when you need to, where you need to perform. So, nung bata ako, hindi ako umiinom ng malamig, pero ngayon umiinom na ako ng malamig. Hindi ako kumakain masyado ng matatamis. So, kailangan sa lahat ng bagay, I think kailangan mo may disiplina.
Yes.
That's how you become successful in whatever field. Otherwise, wala. Parang maghihintay ka lang ng maghihintay. So, ayun.
Yeah, some might say it's cliche, but I truly feel that it's called and considered cliche for a reason because trial and tested na. People have gone through it and they've gone through that experience like yourself. Hence why it's something that
Mm,
works for you. And I feel like a lot of people can learn from that discipline, from persevering through the harder times of life and just keep going. If
mm,
it's really your passion, diba? Strive for it talaga. From
yeah.
Giselle Rivas Montefalco, she goes, how often do you change your makeup brushes po?
Um, Once a year, but I clean it. I have to clean it talaga. Kasi when you use the brush, ang daming products na naiiwan, so you need to clean it. But over time, if you keep cleaning your brush, you will notice that it's not the same anymore. Di ba ganun yun? Yung parang iba na yung glide, parang
Oh,
tumitigas na
wear
yung
and tear na
brush.
siya.
Oo, that's the time when you have to um, uh, change it, or you have to get a new one. But there's a lot of brushes out there na hindi naman expensive. They're actually very inexpensive. So you can keep changing your brush you know depende yun sa how often you would use it. Yeah, but me, siguro once a year I'd change my brushes. Kasi parang I keep cleaning it, so sometimes it feels weird na.
Yeah, I feel like that's a fair amount of time din po because you don't want to be wasteful, so you keep it for as long as it's
Yeah.
still usable, and that's when you
Mm-mm.
you really you kind of replace it with something newer. So I
Mm-mm.
agree with that naman po.
Mm-mm.
Si Charlene Verdad is asking, paano po mag-eyeliner for beginners?
Paano mag-eyeliner for beginners? How do I do it? I have to um, demonstrate. But what I do, I stretch my eyelid like that. And when you do that, you parang see a line. So you just follow that. What I do is I also, unahin ko yung dito, yung pinakadulo, and I draw a line upward like that. And then I draw one straight line from here to there. Yun lang.
Nice.
Tsaka,
You make it sound so
use,
easy po.
no, but you know what you can do? Use light strokes, parang hindi yung buo ka agad, like konting-konting strokes, maliliit na lines. That's how you do it. You don't do it na straight na ganon, because if you do that, there's always a chance for you to make a mistake or hindi mo mapapantay. So that's my trick. Like I do one line here and I'll do one line there, and then hanggang mabuo ko siya.
Nice. So it really is just like putting on makeup in general. What I noticed, there's a certain theme as well from what you've stated earlier. It really is you have to start from a certain point and then you build from there because it's easier to add more,
Mm-mm.
but it's harder to take
Mm-mm.
out. So really start slow. You have to have steady hands for it, no po. So we
Yes,
have
and
okay. We'll
you
get
have to have patience
oh, go
also. You need to be patient. You cannot, like especially sa liner, hindi mo pwedeng bilisan kasi yung parang napapanood natin na parang isang ganun lang. Syempre sila, they have all the time to practice. Pero kung hindi ka naman masyado nakaka-practice, that's a good way to do it. Like short lines, little lines until you uh, you get to the end of your eye. So
Nice, nice. Yeah, I'm gonna have to try and apply that because that's something I struggle with every day, and that's eyeliner talaga. Okay, last question from all of our viewers on Facebook Live. Thank you so much for sending all of this in, guys. I'm overwhelmed because there are a lot of questions, so it's hard to pick. Okay, last one. I have something from. Okay, let's go full circle this time around because I feel like when it comes to giving out life advice like from earlier, I feel like we can learn so much from you when it comes to that. So something from Priscilla. We all know it's been a hard time, especially with the pandemic and everyone being online all the time. This leads into people fighting each other unnecessarily, right? So Priscilla is
mm.
asking, what do you say to people that like to bully?
um, it's my husband always says that he would always say that hurt people hurt. You know, those bullies. Kasi hindi naman natin sila kilala. We don't know what they're going through also. But basically, my husband would say, they are probably experiencing something heavy and they are hurting. So what do? They hurt others. So hurt people hurt. And the best thing to do is not to engage. 'Di ba? Pagka hindi mo na pinansin, they eventually get tired. But if you, like ako sometimes, I engage because I need to correct. Kasi sometimes may mga sinasabi
Mm-hmm.
sila na parang hindi naman nangyari yun. So parang I needed to just correct them. But after that, I stop. That's what I do. But yun na nga, the best thing is not to engage them. That's always the best thing. And we just have to, again, corny, but we just have to pray for them. They're probably having a hard time.
I agree, Paul. Wonderful words of advice. Thank you to everyone who sent in your responses. I guess I have one final one, and that is, where can we find all of our favorite products from Reigne?
Saan nga ba? Sa, geez, I don't know.
I'll look for it. Okay,
I
okay.
think
Um,
I think you can get them, walang malls ngayon eh. You can order them in Lazada or you can order them sa BYS mismo. Sa
yes, okay.
bys.ph.
So that's what we
Yes.
can do,
Kasi
okay, guys?
kasi walang malls ngayon eh. And also, I just want to tell everyone that BYS is actually celebrating their anniversary, 8th year anniversary, birthday nila.
Yay.
Happy 8th birthday to BYS. And all our products are going to be 40% off. So that includes Lustrous, Move, Rain, my product, 40% off lahat yan. So nowadays, I think it's easier to order them online because, like me, I'm so afraid to go out. So order them online. Oh, you can also
Nice.
get
So
it at
everyone,
Watson's. Kung
yes,
kaya niyong
absolutely.
bumiyahe, you can go to Watson's because all the products, Lustrous, BYS, Move, and Ring, it's all there.
Yes, you can find everything at Amorphia, Watson's, Lazada, SM Beauty. If you can shop online, do so. But if you're passing by a store that I mentioned earlier, then please do get your favorite ring products. I guess one last thing that we can do for everyone that's watching right now. What would be your suggestion to people that are just starting out with it, with their makeup line? What would you say is a must-have from Rain that they have to buy, especially with the 40 off birthday blowout we have right now for BYS?
They can get the full line kasi 40% off naman eh. This is actually complete. You have this whole thing. Look at how the packaging is. And you have that little thing. This is the brow palette. This is the eyeshadow palette. And this is the powder foundation with concealer in powder form. And then we have the blush. Itong blush na to, ang ganda-ganda nito. May konti siyang shimmer, but not so much. And it's light pink. I love this. And then you have this beautiful mirror.
Wow.
Pinagawa ko pa to galing tong France. Dala ka lang. And then you have I think this is for the lips. So for eyebrow pala yun. But so if you're starting and if you're interested in makeup, this is a good investment because you have everything already here. So yeah.
Yay.
That's the
So
whole thing.
there you
The
have it,
Rain
guys. Get
collection.
everything. Oh, get everything
But
from
you
the Rain
can
collection
also,
right now because
but you can also get them individually, ha, guys. And then this is the lipstick uh, line. Yeah, we have like 7 colors, 7 lipstick, plus a lip brush. So this is wonderful also. So you have 6 colors, seven
sulit
colors of
siya.
lipsticks.
Su-
Yeah,
Sobrang
sulit
sulit
siya.
siya,
And then,
especially with the blowout.
alam mo what I like about BYS is that their products are talagang well made. They're hypoallergenic. They even have, uh, stuff, may SPF pa sila. It will not damage your skin, but they're not very expensive.
Mm.
You can afford to buy them. Kasi ang gaganda talaga ng mga product ng BYS. I love them, especially in powder. I love it. So ayun, you can get them at Watson's, or nowadays you can go to BYS online and you can order it there. We're 40% off, so hurry up. Limited lang yun.
Yes. Go girls and boys and every queen in between. You should shop now because the BYS
Yes.
birthday blowout has everything up to 40% off. You can find this at Amorphia, Watson's, Lazada, and SM Beauty. It's been so fun talking to you, Miss Regine. I feel like I've learned so much about your techniques when it comes to makeup, as well as your thoughts on certain aspects of life in quarantine. I want to know what other projects you've got going on, records, or anything you'd like to promote before we close.
Um, this coming Sunday we'll be back on free TV. So you're going to be able to watch ASAP again on free TV. You can see us at, yeah, A to Z. This is channel 11. So sa free TV ulit kami. So I hope to see you guys there. And all the other programs of ABS-CBN, you will be able to see there, like yung mga primetime soaps, Showtime, and then of course ASAP, which is every Sunday.
Nice. And do you have a final special message naman for all of your fans that are tuned in about beauty and life in general?
I just want to say thank you to everyone. Thank you for watching. Thank you for all the questions. I want to thank Debbie also for hosting. Thank you very much, Debbie. I had a nice time talking with you. And I also want to say thank you to BYS, of course, for allowing me to have my own line of makeup. This has been a dream come true for me. I've been wanting to do this, and finally, I have a partner that's very willing to do whatever I want. So, thank you very, very much to BYS. Now, really, it's a dream come true for me. So thank you very much for allowing me to do this. I also, again, wanted to tell everybody that we are 40% off. I hope you guys will come and get all these products. Yung Rain by BYS, the whole line, and of course the lipstick. So you can get them at Watson and the other in SM and online also. And for everyone, just remember that these things, all these makeups, are there to enhance what we have, what we already have. It's not supposed to cover your personality. It's not supposed to change who you are. Kung nasaan ka mang estado ng buhay ngayon, remember that yung puso mo, kasi no amount of makeup can cover up kung ikaw ay hindi masyadong mabuting tao. You cannot cover that up. There's no amount of concealer that can conceal what's in your heart. So yeah, so let that come out. Let the beauty inside come out, diba? Yun.
Amen. And oh man, I feel like I've learned so much. Thank you so much once again for sharing some of your time with us here today. To all of the fans, I know you're all excited to hear from her, and I hope you've all gotten your questions answered. Don't forget to shop today for the BYS 8th birthday blowout. 40%
Yes.
off items from Lustrous, Move, as well as Reigne. You can find it at SM Beauty, Lazada, Watson's, as well as Amorphia. Okay. And with that, that concludes of our Facebook Live today. My name has been Debbie Ten. This is none other than Asia Songbird, Miss Regine Velasquez Alcacid. We bid you adieu. Goodbye, guys.
Bye. Thank you.